I was getting ice cream with my family, and I got the call from a Los Angeles number. I was like, what is this? And, they asked me to fly out to Los Angeles, and I was in Missouri at the time. So I had to go back to Nashville and pack my bags and fly out on Monday morning all by myself. Keep in mind, I've never flown by myself without my mom before. So I was like freaking out, and I was so excited and nervous. Like, I had so many emotions. I was just like, what am I getting into? This is crazy. Like, I was so excited.
I remember that first time I fell in love. Never been the one to be afraid to jump, and sometimes it hurts, but the world still turns. And now I remember that first sad broken heart, and I told myself I wouldn't fall apart, so I let it burn. You live and learn. So I could tell you all my stories about my broken roads. This big girl stuff isn't easy, but you're as good as gold.
That was my first experience ever getting to be around like any of my country idols before. Like, I seriously, like, I grew up listening to her, so everything on camera was raw and real. Like, it was my first time ever getting to see her. Songwriting, I'm definitely going to continue doing. I'm trying to get a publishing deal. That's my main goal right now, is to get a publishing deal and then eventually become an artist and release my own music. Working with Esther was such an amazing experience. I mean, she's one of the biggest songwriters that, she's literally written all the songs I grew up listening to. So when I got to write with Esther, it was just an incredible experience. I've never, the way she taught me how to write was like a completely different standpoint. She's like, with this song, you've got to make it mature for Martina. And I was like, okay, I gotta write like, with an older, like my mom's age. I gotta write like something my mom would write. So Esther helped me bring that out. And I have really bad tempo issues too. So when we were in the studio, she was helping me figure out like, tempo and everything, and teaching me like a bunch of different ways to, be really like good in the studio and all that. So working with her was crazy good. Like, it was awesome.
Here's to the girls like me, chasing dreams in your sleep. One day you're gonna make history. Here's to the girls at home, not sad and alone, with a cigarette and a bottle of whiskey. Here's to the girls like me. Here's to the girls like me. Here's to the girls like me. You're just like me, so I could tell you all my stories.
So the song I started with my brother at his house, and then I took it to the studio to get it demoed, and I finished it up with a girl writer, one of my friends. I was like, hey, I got a song idea. I started it with my brother. Let's finish it. I think you'd be perfect for this song because you're a girl and, you totally get how I am. And so we finished it with my producer, Dan Swank, and he actually wrote on it too. He helped there. And then what really made me want to write the song is like, I don't think I've ever heard a song called Girls Like Me and it talks about stuff like that. Like, I just really needed like a powerful message for females right now. Like, I needed that. So I decided, I'm going to write it. And I wrote it a month before I gave it to Songland. Like, the cutoffs to submit songs, it was the last song that I submitted to them, and it like picked up like that. They're like, we like this one. I was like, that's just crazy. Like, it just barely even made the cutoff, but it was just meant to be, obviously. Yeah, my sound is more of a country modern sound, so the song was perfect, and I think it reflects me as a writer pretty well, because I mostly just write modern country music. Nashville's definitely becoming way more modern than country music used to be, but I do have to admit, I do write a lot of like Americana, really country songs every now and then, because I mean, it's my roots. I still listen to a lot of old country music, like the Dixie Chicks. I love them. I listen to their music all the time, and I'm always like, every now and then I'm like, okay, I gotta like actually bring it back to the roots. Like, I gotta write something that most of Nashville's really not. Nashville's very modern country now. Being a writer, you always are kind of sometimes gonna have a situation where you have to write about something that you've never done. You just some writers just gotta channel stuff that they've never done before. So I think with this song, I was just trying to think, what would my mom say? What would Martina want to say to everyone? So it was in the process of all that, I was just kind of almost imagining myself being older and what I would say to younger girls my age, what I would want to hear.
It used to be me, hiding insecurities with a cigarette and a bottle of whiskey. I was a girl at home in the dark all alone, saying, why the hell doesn't he miss me? We act so tough, like your old dreams are gone and you got new priorities.
It's a dream come true, but at the same time, I always knew that music is what I wanted to do, and I always dreamed big. I always told everybody at school, I'm gonna be famous one day. And they're like, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it somehow. And I just, it's crazy. Like, it actually has, like, you know, being on TV, national television, has happened. And then, but I almost feel jaded, like, oh my God, no way. Like, is this real? Like, it doesn't feel real. So, like, at the same time, like, yes, I knew it. No, I didn't know it. It's crazy. I was crying so hard this morning when I heard my song play on the radio, because Songland asked me, they said, what is your ultimate goal? And I told them when I got there, I want to hear my song on the radio. And for the first time today, I heard my song play on the radio. And it made me cry, and it still makes me want to cry because it's just a dream come true.
You're still the